Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here with Taiwan from the Empire now. Before we get on with the video, I just want to say, don't put anything controversial about Taiwan and China in the comments, because I want this to be a peaceful comment section, not a controversial one. What I do with the Pakistan, the same thing goes for them. Just like what I said in this video, don't do that in those videos either. So, that out of the way, let's get on with this Empire video. So we all know Taiwan claims that they are the real China. They claim all of the mainland. But they did own all of China except for Tibet. After the Qing Dynasty collapsed and Tibet broke away. So then Mongolia. And also, and the rest of this was the ROC, which is Taiwan as of now. So, yeah. This will be interesting. Wait a minute, I just realized Sri Lanka just looks like another Taiwan. So Taiwan will invade into Sri Lanka for really no reason. Main reason is to be stronger, but they also want to border India in case. India is fine with this. And they say, just don't invade us. They say, we won't. So they also annexed the Maldives. Let me go ahead and put in the Maldives real quick. Let me color them in real quick so I can get all this done real quick. Actually, India is fine with giving up some land to Taiwan. So India will give a bit of land to Taiwan so they could be strong enough to help to keep China in check. So they'll give them the islands where the North and Swedes are. They'll also give them the southern part of India. So kind of like that. India gave them Kerala. What is that say? Kerala and also Tamil Nadu. That actually looks pretty good. They get cooked. Like other people would say, but I'm not going to say that. So yeah, Taiwan has a foothold in India. Thanks to India, now they're stronger. So now who did they go after? Taiwan, the island of Socotra, which Yemen will obviously give it to them because they don't want to battle Taiwan. So now they want to control the Strait of Malacca. Indonesia, Singapore, and Malaysia are bro, you don't have to invade us, we'll help you. We need this area. Please, can I have it, says Taiwan? Sure. Yeah, their empire is just being nice. So the Strait of Malacca is going to go over to Taiwan. They'll get tons of trade for that. Now China, if they want to go through here, they will need to pay Taiwan, which they're not wanting to do. Taiwan's pay up or you'll get invaded. China's fine. Also, Taiwan will get this island right here because it's along with this island. Some island is over here. for some reason aren't there. They'll get all the Singaporean areas. Oh, Singapore. Yeah, now they have control of this. Malaysia still exists. He also told the Philippines to give them like some of their provinces up north to like some provinces up to the north of their country. So the police would agree because they're good friends with Taiwan. They'll give them uh so they'll get these provinces, basically the provinces I'm putting in right now. Philippines was happy enough to give them to them because they're very close. It's closer to home. Also, Japan will give up some of their islands, like Okinawa. So that's why now Taiwan owns them, but they're not shown on this map because somehow the person who made this really did not include all the islands of Asia. Now comes the real test. Should Taiwan invade Cambodia? Survey says yes. So they'll invade into Cambodia. Pretty easily. And Vietnam's like, let's have some land. So Taiwan agrees. Because they're good friends with Vietnam, because they both hate China. So yeah, in this peace treaty, Cambodia is going to be divided up between the two. Now they border Thailand. Which actually, Thailand is happy to see Taiwan's over here. Because they actually like Taiwan, I think. Let me see. Does Thailand have friendly relations with... Okay, no, I'm just... No. Does Taiwan have friendly relations with Taiwan?
According to Wikipedia, in the context of superpower and influential diplomacy, the ROC's traditional and stable allies include United States of America, Canada, Japan, Australia, and New Zealand.
Oh, it's looking for Thailand. Yes, they do have informal relations, so... Yeah. So they do like them a bit. They just can't recognize them because of a certain someone over here. So yeah, they are recognized. So let me go back to this area over here. So Cambodia will get divided up pretty good. Mainly, this area will go over Taiwan, and the rest will go over to Vietnam, which I am too lazy to cover all of the provinces, so I'm gonna do just cover in the entire country and get the rest of these provinces over to them. Because I'm just too lazy to deal with this. Taiwan's empire is regional. The U.S. is like, really? You invaded our allies. No, we didn't. We actually asked for this. Except for Sri Lanka and Maldives. Oh. Okay, so now, they share a border with Vietnam now. That's nice. If China wants to mess with them, Vietnam will help. Speaking of Vietnam and Taiwan, they go on a military campaign against Laos, who's communist. But they don't want to. Okay, yeah. China's pissed. Because that was their ally. And they got invaded by two countries that they don't like. Well, country, because Taiwan's not really a country, but people do. The U.S. is friendly with them. Some countries are friendly with them. The world just doesn't recognize them as official countries, not to anger, because of the one China policy. So, Laos got invaded from these countries. Now, Taiwan wants a bit of land over here. Taiwan wants to control land over here, which Vietnam will Vietnam will get this land over here, and the rest will go over to Taiwan, who now has a direct border with China. China's angry. Taiwan says womp womp, cry about it. And China more angry. Now, Thailand, you might want to give some land over to Taiwan because this looks pretty weird. So, they agreed to give Taiwan some land to fix this mess. So, they'll get this land for simplicity reasons. I just don't like the borders of this area. So, yeah. Also, I might just yeah. So now Vietnam is gonna get 2 provinces from Laos. Also, Thailand will give some land over to Taiwan, because of their informal relations. So yeah, they have a bit of more land. Did I say a bit more land? I don't know. But the rest of this goes over to Vietnam. Kind of looks good. Vietnam looks better now. And now they are actually strong enough to invade someone who is threatening them right now. I guess that was North Korea, not China. They invade North Korea with the help of South Korea. I don't know what happened. I don't know why North Korea did that. Because they shot themselves in the foot by threatening Taiwan, which got them angry, and South Korea was angry that they did that. And now we see something similar happening in the Chinese Empire, with the borders being like this. But this time, not China getting this, it's Taiwan. So now they have another ally. Speaking of allies, I gotta put in the alliances. So Thailand's not joining this, but they will support Taiwan in case of an invasion. Even these guys, these 3, will support them. Even the Philippines will support them. Obviously, these two will support them. India will support them. Now I have to put this in there, and then boom. Well, now we have Taiwan getting a lot of land here. Speaking of, I'll have to put in like India over here. I'll have to put in some areas over here. There's some areas I haven't even realized that were there in India. Like that I just now noticed about. I just noticed before. Guess they're like city-states. Guess they're like cities or something. I actually don't even know about that area. Yeah, India's in an alliance. Know who else is in this alliance with Taiwan? South Korea. For obvious reasons. Pretty sure they do hate China also. So yeah, here comes the real invasions. Comes the main challenge, China. So they put troops over here and over here, but they didn't put troops over here or over here. But yeah, that's actually a bad mistake because India's in alliance with Taiwan, so South Korea, and Vietnam. So I'll just skip ahead and show you the Treaty of Beijing, which in this scenario, Vietnam gets a bit of land over here. Vietnam gets a bit of land from China, specifically this province called, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. So yeah, they'll get that province, which I'm just going to show as this. Then India gets, India will get, Tibet. But they're not really. Actually, India doesn't get Tibet. They're not. Actually, they get released. India gets. For some reason, India didn't get any land from this. They just released Tibet as a country. I don't know why. And the rest of this surprisingly goes to Taiwan, who now takes full control of the Chinese. Let me just get rid of this. Boop. And a boop. So yeah, Tibet's its own country, and yeah. Also, Hong Kong and Macau aren't part of this, so. Xinjiang wasn't released in the treaty for some reason. I guess they were more likely to join Taiwan and stay and break away. I guess they do like Taiwan better because they didn't treat them as horribly, I guess. Oh yeah, that's the Chinese Empire for you. The Taiwanese Empire. See you guys, and Chico and Barbuda Battle Royale.